When I started building Shareyaar now, I didn't think too much about differentiation. I assumed the idea was strong enough on its own. But once we started sharing it publicly through posts, emails, and early outreach, I noticed something. It didn't stand out. Not because it wasn't useful, but because the way we were talking about it felt like everything else. That forced me to look at how I was showing up, and more importantly, how I wasn't. Here are 4 areas where I've learned to be more deliberate about differentiation. These aren't big insights. They're just things that made a difference. Content. If what I'm saying could be said by anyone, it won't get noticed. For me, that meant cutting out generic updates and writing more directly about what I see happening in events and marketing. Not hot takes, just specific observations from working in this space every day. I don't try to sound impressive. I just try to be useful and clear. Distribution. At first, I relied too heavily on social media. Post something, wait for the algorithm to cooperate. That didn't work. Now I focus more on direct distribution, email, communities, and of course, Shareyaar now itself. These channels have different reach, and the quality of interaction is much better. It's more work, but more reliable. Engagement. I used to guess what our users needed. Now I ask. I talk to creators, event organizers, even people who just like what we're doing. The feedback I get from those conversations shapes what I build and how we explain it. It's the only way I've found to avoid building in a vacuum. Service. People remember how something makes them feel. If the experience is confusing, slow, or inconsistent, they'll move on. I've simplified the way people share events, made the process quicker, removed unnecessary steps, rewritten parts of the site that didn't add value. These are small changes, but they add up. I don't think there's a single way to differentiate. But in my experience, these are the 4 areas that actually give you control over how you come across, what you say, how people hear about it, how they respond, and what they experience. If your work is starting to sound like everyone else's, these are good places to check. That's what I've been doing. Ready to explore more real, actionable founder lessons? Subscribe to Founder's Journey, making progress on Substack. Your next insight might be the turning point your startup needs. Thank you for being part of my journey. I hope you enjoyed this content and found it valuable. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share it with your network to spread the inspiration. Your support means the world. Thank you.